Hello and welcome all my dear little champs of Standard 3rd. This is Rohan sir from Mahdi English Medium School. My all dear students, welcome once again in the science lecture. I hope my dear students, you all are taking great care of your health. You are doing regular exercise, drinking the water regularly and playing the outdoor games, but at the same time I hope that you are maintaining social distancing. Students, moreover, I will suggest you to go for the walk, jogging, cycling early in the morning. As you don't have to come to school, your life should not become lethargic. I hope you will consider this request and this suggestion and you will work on it. My dear little champs, I hope that you remember that in previous lecture I explained you or we discussed the concept of light and sound from chapter 11, light, sound and force, and that was from the extra material. Now we are going to understand the concept of force, which is remaining because rest of the points are covered in the previous lecture, and then if possible we will even solve the objectives. So let's get started. I hope my dear students you are sitting today with your rough book. As in the previous lecture we solved the objectives, today also we will solve it. So I hope that your rough books and your pencils are there with you. Now I'll just display the portion of force, understanding the force from the book to revise that which was not there in the extra material. So let's get started now. So understanding force, let us understand what is force. In everyday life we push or pull things to move them. A push or pull is called force. Force helps us to do many things. So when you push or pull something, you see, especially push and pull is written on the door when you go to mall, shopping centers, saloon, your school libraries. At many formal places, you may see push and pull written on the handle or somewhere on the door, outside and inside respectively, so that you will come to know from where to push and from where to pull, from inside or from the outside. So this push or pull is called force. A push is pull is called a force, push or pull is called a force, and force helps us to do many things. Now you can see the picture here. The girl, she is dragging, she is pushing the trolley so that she can just move without making more efforts. She can handle all her stuff inside this cart. A boy is throwing up the ball. A girl is making the toy by pushing it in a proper manner with the help of clay. So force can move the object. Force can stop many objects moving. Force can even change the shape of the object. So these are the three things force can do. Okay students, I want you to repeat these three sentences with me. So please repeat it one by one. Force can move an object. I hope you are repeating it. Force can stop a moving object. Force can change the shape of objects. Okay, now in this topic force, there is one more topic inside, which is friction, which you all might be knowing by now because I have explained this very well when I have sent you an explanation video. Still we will discuss this so that if you might have forgotten anything, you can revise it. Friction. Friction is special force that slows down movements. So when you push or pull an object to move it, the force of the push or the pull should be greater than the force of friction. So now say for an example, when you are pushing the table, if you want to shift the table from one corner to another corner, you push it. So that causes friction on the floor, right? So you have to push it very hard to move from one corner to another corner, because there is a friction between the floor and the table that stops the table from moving. But the same thing if you are sitting on the slide is like this, right? So when you sit on the slide, you automatically you slid down because there is low friction, or I should say no friction in this slide area, slide surface, and it is on the slope, so you actually fall down, so there is a less friction here. When friction is very less, things slide. See, like I said, that when friction is very less, things gets sliding down. When it is more, things don't move. Now when friction is more, things cannot move. If there was no friction, we would not be able to walk. When we are walking, we are having the friction with the floor. Yes, sometimes it happens that when the banana peel is there on the floor, or when the water is spilled on the floor, you slip down. When you keep the leg on it, when you don't notice that, when you keep the leg on it, you slip down. Why? Because you did not notice, and there is no friction when the water is there. It's slippery. What is slippery? Slippery surface means having no friction. We would keep slipping off. See, like I said, if there is no friction, we would keep slipping off. We cannot walk properly if there is no friction. Here in the fact file it is written that a wet floor is slippery because there is very little friction, right? This is what I said. Now moving on to few keywords. No students, I am not going to ask you to write this down. You have to just repeat it with me. Few things, if you just keep on repeating and repeating and repeating in the revision lectures, automatically it will come into your mind, and then during the exam you will feel that everything is done. That is why revision lectures are made in certain way. So whenever I ask you to repeat, don't miss any chance to repeat any single word. Let's get started. Keywords: luminous object. Please repeat: luminous object. An object that gives out light is called a luminous object. Non-luminous object: an object that does not give out light is called a non-luminous object. Next, force. A push or a pull is called force. I hope you are repeating it with me. Next is shadow. The dark patch formed when an object blocks the path of light is called a shadow. Noise. Loud and unpleasant sound is called noise. And the last one, friction. The force that slows down movement is called friction. Okay, now let us see the summary here, so we can just cover up overall points we have learnt or have understood. The sun is the main source of energy. The sun is the main source of heat and light on the earth. It is the main source of energy to us. It gives us the heat and light. Light helps us to see the things. Without light, we cannot see the things when it is dark. Shadows are formed when the objects block the path of the light. So when you stand in front of light, you are blocking the way of light. So your shadow will be formed on the opposite side of where the light is. We hear sound with the help of our ears. Sound can be soft or loud, pleasant or unpleasant. So we can hear the sound because vibrations are there, right? We learnt in the previous lecture. Only because of the vibration, these all things are possible. So it can be soft or loud, pleasant or unpleasant. You know that unpleasant sound is called noise. Force helps us to move objects, stop them and change their shape. These three things are only possible with the help of force. Friction slows down the movement of an object. So when there is a more friction, it will slow down the movement. Now say for an example, if you are riding the bicycle, if you apply the brake, it will stop the object because brake has the friction, it has the connector which has the friction with the tires. It will stop the tire because of the heavy friction. Okay, now is the time to solve the exercise from the textbook. Give the heading revision, exercise, solution. Revision, exercise, solution. Give the heading quickly in the rough book. In the beginning of the lecture, I asked you to give the heading or to keep ready your rough book. So please give the heading. I hope you people have rough book with you. Give the heading quickly and write today's date. After giving the heading, chapter number and all that, on the first line you can write question 1, question A. I hope that you have even solved the previous lecture's objective, which was from the extra material. Okay then. Now what do you have to do? Very clearly everything is given here. Choose the correct option, write it in the blanks, that's it. You don't have to write the question as always we do. But here only when you will solve 1 to 5, I will write all the answers together. So you will have to note down the answer, put tick mark and cross mark and check your answers when I display the answer. Be honest at least with yourselves. So let's get started. Number 1. The sun is a dash source of light. Natural or man-made. I even explained you what is the meaning of natural and man-made source of light in the previous lecture. Try to recall whatever you have discussed or have understood. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Okay, I suppose you would have found your answer for number 1. Let's move to number 2. Question is, a shadow is dashed at noon. Long or short? Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Okay, moving on towards the next question, number 3. Our ears help us dash sound, make or hear. Ears helps us to do what? Make the sound or hear the sound. Your time starts now. Try to find out the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Okay. Number 4, desk sound is called noise. See, just now before few minutes I explained you what is noise when we were just revising summary points. So, loud and unpleasant sound or soft and pleasant sound, which is called noise. Select anyone, your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. And the last one, a push or pull is called dash. A push or pull is called dash. Friction or force. When you push or pull, that action is called a friction or force. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Okay, now is the time to write the answers, check the answers. So, number 1, the sun is a dash source of light. Is it a man-made source of light? No, it is the natural source because man has not made it. It is naturally there in the sky. Number 2, a shadow is dashed at noon. Is it long or short? It is short. Okay, I hope that you have written the same answers. If not, then you can put cross mark and correct your answer so that in the exam you will come to know that okay, you made the mistake and you modified it. Our ears helps us dash sound, make or hear. Obviously with the help of ears we hear the sound. Fourth is dash sound is called noise. Loud or unpleasant or soft and pleasant? Obviously loud and unpleasant. And fifth one, a push or pull is called dash. A push or pull is called force. Okay, I suppose you would have written the same answers. If at all your answer is wrong, don't worry, this was just a kind of revision. Now if you know that your answer is wrong, you can prepare very well. So I hope that you are solving it on your own. Moving on to the next question, please give the heading question B, true or false. Please give the heading question B, true or false. I hope students that you are giving the heading. Okay, now again you have to just write whether the statement is true or false after reading the statement in the given countdown. I hope that you will be able to do it very easily. So let's get started. Number 1, friction is a type of force. Friction is a type of force. Think about the statement written here and then judge whether it is true or false. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. So friction is a type of force. What have you written? Anyways, I will give all the answers together 1 to 5 for this question B. Moving on to number 2. All objects give off light. Read the statement. Understand it. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Okay, moving on to number 3. All sounds are pleasant. Pleasant means you like to listen that, you like to listen to that, you like to hear that. So all the sounds are pleasant, all the sounds you like to listen to. Think about it, your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. I suppose you should have finished writing the answer by now, and please make sure that each answer, though you are not writing the question nor even the big heading, but write answer number properly with one line. There you have to leave one line when you are writing each answer, after writing each answer. Moving on to number 4. Shadows of different objects are of different colors. Read it again. Shadows of different objects are of different colors or same colors. If it is of same color, then this is false. If the shadows are of different color, then this is true. Try to think about this. Try to recall what we have understood. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Okay, now the last question, number 5. Friction makes things go faster. Is it so? This is what the role is of friction, then this might be true or else it is false. Yes, try to recall what we have understood regarding friction. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Okay, now it's the time to solve and get the answers, and for you it's the time to check your answers. Students, the important thing is not use, there is no importance of you score 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Important thing is you are trying it on your own. Now when you try on your own, obviously you are going to make mistakes, but you only have to send it to me or to your follow-up teachers, so you don't have to worry about even if you are not writing any answer correctly. So just the important thing is you are trying your level best to remember the concept, and that's it. Now let's see the answers. Friction is a type of force. Now think about it. Obviously yes. Okay, so you have to write yes or true or false. If you have written true, then it's okay. If you have written T, then it's okay. If you have written yes, then also it is okay, because yes or no statements also will be there in the revision further exercises. Number 2, all objects give off the light. Yes, if you have written true, let me explain you, it is wrong answer. All objects give off the light, not possible. Then what is the use of the definition luminous and non-luminous object? Only the luminous objects give off the light. Your water bottle, your bag does not give off the light, so they don't have their own lights. That's why this is false statement. Next one is all sounds are pleasant. That means you like all the kind of sounds. Those who are written true, your answer is wrong, because we don't like the sound of honking in the traffic, right? We don't even like the sound of baby crying and shouting. So few sounds are not pleasant, that's called unpleasant. Not all are pleasant, so this statement is false again. Next, shadows are different objects are of different color. Shadows of the different objects are of different color. Now if you keep your playing bat and ball, then if you keep your shadow, are they different? Yes, they are different in shape, in size, but not in color. The color is black only of shadow because it blocks the light, so we cannot see any different color. So this statement is also false. I hope you are understanding the answer and writing it. See students, in the exam I can twist the question. I can write the shadow of all the objects are of same color. Then you have to read it. As the word same is written, this statement is true. This way you will have to understand it before you sit for solving it. Next is, friction makes things go faster. Friction makes the things go faster. No, it does not make the thing faster. So this is also false. So I hope that you have written the answers, you have written the same answers. Students, if possible, whenever I send you the worksheet, you can copy down the questions in your book along with the answer, or you can take the printout, whichever way is convenient for you, but questions are compulsory to be written. The more you will practice the questions, the more you will understand the questions in the exam if it is twisted, right? So with this I end my today's lecture. Before ending this, I must say that many students have started sending me thoughts, many students have started sending me PDF file of their work. So I really want to appreciate them, and I am looking forward for all the students to get very active and send their homework daily, based on which we are giving the internal marks. So please do not miss out giving the photos or PDF file to your follow-up teachers. Have a nice day. Take care. Goodbye.